Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Channel Seed Game of the Week in Grant, Nebraska, the home place of a little bit of football they've played out here in the western part of the state for our Channel Seed Game of the Week. I'm Eric Allgood. Tony Chapman is up here. And, Tony, we've got a great one. Perkins County and Dundy County-Stratton. Plenty of history between the towns, first of all, that make up Perkins County, of course, here in Grant, and with Dundy County-Stratton down there in the corner of the state. Western football at its finest here tonight. Johnson under center. Wants the dive option, pulls it out, keeps it down the near side. Now it's a foot race. Charles Johnson, 5, touchdown, Plainsman. Got Kirchhoff and Diaz both to his right. It's just going to be sweep to the right. Got a great block from Kirchhoff, and he squirts into the end zone, touchdown.
See where their end is lined up. He's inside the tight end for.
They go on the toss sweep, and it's Sis, and he's got it for the touchdown. In any effect, second and literally about 3 inches. Sanford in the shotgun. Snap it right side. Phelan leans forward. It's a touchdown for the Tigers. Hard count. ISO play. Sis, right side. He got it. Touchdown, Perkins County. Creighton is ahead of Perkins County in playoff points. This is Sanford near side.
Touchdown.
That's a touchdown for the Tigers. Phelan Sanford very quickly goes 17 yards. Sis benches 325.
No, what?
That's not a big. Well, he's running very fast to the end zone is what he's doing. I was handed that note in this game. Johnston, the fullback, on the dive. Ooh, he kind of turned around. They were going to give him the touchdown. Got in there far enough, and Johnston scores for the Plainsmen.
Struggled to keep up with the tempo tonight.
It's been a good tempo, hasn't it? Johnson once again, the little quarterback trap to the right side, cuts up, and he's got it for the touchdown. Johnson at quarterback, 1st and 10 from the 12. And Johnson will keep it on the quarterback. Run to the end zone. Touchdown. 3rd and 4 for DCS. Sanford carrying it to the near side. Got a first down. Leaning, stretching, knocks the pylon down. Touchdown, DCS. Because there's been so many 12-yard plays. You know, there hasn't been 50-yard plays. There's been 12-yard plays. And there's been 12-yard touchdown runs. Again, that one by Derek Sis. They want the sweep play, trying to get outside, and at the 5 and inside, and he got it for the touchdown. 9 yards on 4th and 2 on the run for Brendan Pankinen.
All right, Tony Chapman from StriveSports.com here with Perkins County Plainsman coach Carly Wells. Coach, a 66-26 win over Dundy County-Stratton tonight. Really controlled the line of scrimmage. You got to be happy with how your guys were able to run the football.
Yeah, we talked about it all week, about for us to win the game. We felt like offensively we had to have long drives and sustain them, and I felt like we did that tonight because they're so explosive on offense. The Phelan kid's a great player. The Diaz kid, he went out. We're fortunate there. He's a good player. That's a two-headed monster with those guys on when they're on offense. And we felt if we could control the ball and have long drives, the game would be in our favor.
Option game really worked well for you, it seemed like tonight, especially with the quarterback. Can you talk about Charles' play and just kind of how you guys were able to use that option game to kind of loosen up the other runs?
Yeah, Charles did a great job, and that's a tough read. It's a really quick read the way we ran our option tonight. They ran it inside there, and he had to really read that tackle, and he did a great job reading it and getting upfield. And we knew they were going to send somebody after Derek because he's a threat, so they sent their outside backer after him. So we just felt like if the read was there, he'd take it, and Charlie did a great job.
After about 4 minutes left in the second quarter, all the way through the third quarter, you took control of your defense by getting some interceptions. Talk about how your defense played basically the last half of the game.
I thought our defense did a good job. We made some adjustments, and the kids learned from it, and we gave up a few runs there, but I think those turnovers were huge. Our linebackers really read well and stepped in front of the ball.
Coach, 64 carries, 519 yards. I had 31 first downs. You'd probably take that until mid-November, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's what we love to do. That's kind of the game we like, is to control the ball, get first down after first down, wear them down, and that's a big part of our game. We think our offensive line does a good job. So,
tell us about those guys. We noticed, Miles is downfield he's running about as much as Derek Sis is this whole game. So tell us about those linemen and kind of how important they've been to your team.
Our seniors on the line. We got Bailey Schroepberger at end, Miles Lagler at the guard, Tim McClung at the guard, Colton Heineman at center, and then we rotate some ends in there with Kiff and Cook, and some of the others, Tyson Patrick and them. So and those guys, I mean, we put it on their shoulders all week. We talked about our offensive line. So and they really got off the ball well. They knew the blocking scheme. They recognized what they were doing. So they followed the rules, and it was a big key to the win.
Good time to have a week off now next week?
Oh, that's a good time. We've been in some battles the last 5 weeks. Our games have been tough, and we played some really physical teams. And it's going to help us down the road, but now's the time. This break, I think, will help us.
All right, Perkins County, second ranked in Class D1, moves to 6-0 with a 66-26 win over Dundy County-Stratton in our Strive Sports Game of the Week.